My dear students of class 9, we are going to study about the buoyant force and the concept of Archimedes principle through this video. These are the topics of the chapter named gravitation of physics, and first of all we are going to study what is the meaning of buoyant force. So to understand this concept, we are here to put an object in a liquid. Suppose this is a container in which some liquid has been poured, and whenever an object is dipped or immersed inside a fluid, the fluid will exert an upward force on that particular object. That upward force is called buoyant force in physics. Means buoyant force is the force applied by a fluid on an object in upward direction immersed into it, and this buoyant force is also called upthrust. This property of fluid to exert buoyant force in upward direction on the object immersed is called buoyancy. Now, to understand the concept of Archimedes principle, we will dip the object in the fluid, and then we will observe that some amount of fluid is flowing or displaced through the hole made on the side of the container. Means whenever an object is immersed in a fluid, then some amount of fluid will get displaced, which has been collected in a small container in this diagram. Now this Archimedes principle states that suppose we are going to dip or immerse an object either fully or partially in a fluid, then the magnitude of buoyant force acting on it is equal to the weight of the fluid displaced. That is, when an object is fully or partially immersed in a fluid, then the magnitude of the buoyant force acting by the fluid is equal to the weight of fluid displaced. Now we are here to write BF or buoyant force, which is equal to weight of fluid displaced. Suppose the object is immersed in a fluid and some amount of fluid has been displaced out, which has been collected in the next container or small container. Now if we are going to measure the weight of the fluid displaced, and suppose it is observed 20 Newton, means 20 Newton of force was applied by fluid in upward direction on this object which is immersed in the fluid. Means the magnitude of buoyant force is always equal to the weight of the fluid displaced. One more important concept of this video is that the volume of object immersed is equal to the volume of fluid displaced. Suppose the volume of this object which is going to be immersed in a fluid is 1 meter cube, then the volume of fluid displaced will also be same, that is 1 meter cube itself. So this is the main concept of this video. Dear students, please only do not see this video, rather you will have to make note on this particular video and then go thoroughly. Thank you.